steak.
It may have been the steak. All right, let's start it off. She's not going to get any better.
She's not.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to OK Bud, the podcast where everything's gonna be okay, bud. I am Ben Kissel on Instagram at BenKissel1, joined by Jerry Aquino.
Hello.
At Miss_Jerry, that's Jerii, and Kyle Plouffe.
Hey.
At Kyle Plouffe. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/diebud. Also, shoot us an email, okbudpod@gmail.com. Let us know your thoughts and just pictures of your animals for Wednesday Hump Day Pet Fan Pictures.
Hump Day?
Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Thump Day. Yes, it's the hump day. It's the day that you get over. If you're working a traditional 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, that's going to be your hump day.
That's the hump.
That's the one you got to get over, and then it's smooth sailing, even though you have a big meeting on Thursday, and it's not such smooth sailing, and if you blow it, you're going to be fucking fired. Everything will be fine.
Oh, it's going to be fine. The meeting's going to be an hour and a half, and at the end, you're going to be like, wow, this could have been an email.
Could have been an email, and then you got to say, great, we'll circle back. And then they'll be like, wow, what a pro.
You know
what a pro.
Let's just table this.
We're going to table it. We'll circle back.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of circling back, Britney Spears circling back right into our hearts.
Oh,
She never left.
She never left, never will leave. I love her. I love bald Britney. That's my girl.
Yep.
Who cares what anybody says about Britney? Is if they're saying something negative, I don't want to hear it.
Same.
Because all she does is try to inspire. And today she went to social media and she does what she does. She sang us a song.
Oh,
And we have that song, and we're going to play that song for you. It's going to kick off your Monday right. It's going to make you tap your toes, going to make your nipples shake a little bit.
Tippity tap, nipply nap.
Absolutely. Is it unhinged? Maybe. Is it fully hinged? No. No.
What is she, a door?
Exactly. She's a person, G-D-it, and she lets you know she is alive. She's no longer a slave to Hollywood. She's not being told what to say. She doesn't just do the cookie cutter bullshit that skates by just above the radar where you're famous, but also you don't got any edge to you whatsoever. Let's play Britney Spears absolutely crushing one of her new songs. This is a bop.
Praying for another day. And I'm in LA.
Living in L.A.
No. Lighting up this hill.
Yeah, let's go.
Cause we don't know where I'm about to go. You know it very well.
Whoa.
It's like nobody knows. I'm unfaithful. I kiss someone's heart. And let's hit it.
She is just absolute.
A goddamn legend.
Another day in L.A.
Okay, you cannot mimic that raspy voice thing that she's got going on.
I can't by any stretch of the imagination.
I don't think anyone can.
And I will say, when it comes to low-cut shorts, they are really pulled down. You can almost see the beginning of her vagina.
She loves that. She loves the really low cut jeans as if it is still 2003.
Let's
like
go.
That old jean, super low hip bones showing fashion trend never went out of style for her.
And nor should it, because whatever she does is in style. She's Britney fucking Spears, yo.
Actually, it's really fucking true. Listen, I heard some little banger notes in that craziness. All right, This is what creative genius looks like. This is the price to pay. All right, it doesn't look pretty.
It doesn't.
you're like the nicest X Factor judge ever. Like I heard some notes in whatever the fuck you just did.
Yeah, it's like she knows the spectrum of notes so well. She just kind of goes all over it and outside of it.
Exactly. Why hit the right note when you know all the wrong ones? Anyone can do the right note.
Yeah, there's so many wrong ones to choose from.
Exactly.
Endless.
I bet you she could turn that into a bop
Absolutely.
if she was,
She's still the queen of pop. It doesn't matter what anybody says.
It really does.
Okay.
She went through so much. She started as a child. She ended as a child.
Absolutely.
Continues as a child.
And she continues as a child, as she should. Yeah. All right, another celebrity update. Matthew Perry, R.I.P. The people who fed him the ketamine, they have all officially had their plea deals given, offered, and accepted.
Oh,
Bye-bye,
shit.
ketamine queen.
Well, not too much, really.
Really?
She's not going to get that much time. So suspects who have pleaded guilty, Eric Fleming, He pled guilty in August 9th of 2024 to 1 count of conspiracy. He is going to be scheduled November of this year. Kenneth Iowamasa. He should be selling ayahuasca.
Yeah.
His name is Iowamasa.
Iowamasa.
He's 60 years old. All these people are so fucking old. He has pled guilty. He's going to be sentenced November of this year. Dr. Mark Chavez, also 55 years old, sentenced in September of this year. Dr. Salvador Plasencia, he's 42. He's a baby. He pled guilty. And now we have the ketamine queen herself, the baby of the group at 42, entered in an agreement, 5 charges the day before her trial was supposed to start. She is charged with 1 count of maintaining drug-involved premises, 3, so it's 1 count of maintaining a drug-involved premise, but isn't that her just making sure it's nice and clean?
Yeah.
Well, just maintaining a drug-involved premise.
That's what they're charged. That's one of the counts. Is she's maintaining a drug-involved premise, which really premises.
Yeah.
So
that's just a house.
The dishes are done. The house is nice and clean,
and there happens to be a stockpile of ketamine around the corner.
Yeah. That's the maintaining drugs part.
That's not the biggest crime here.
Well, that's why she has.
But that's just one of the counts.
Yeah.
The 3 counts of distributing ketamine, and then 1 count of distribution of ketamine resulting in the death or serious bodily harm. So that's the big one. That's the big one.
That is the big one.
So everyone's pled out, and we don't know yet what's going to happen. She's not been sentenced yet.
Oh, okay.
She has not been sentenced yet, but I don't think she's going to get that much time.
They need multiple counts of being fucking assholes, too, because he was their friend, and they were texting each other being like, how much is the idiot going to pay this time?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
They weren't very good friends, were they?
No, they were not.
No, your friends don't sell you ketamine. Your friends give you ketamine. And also,
it's very true.
You don't upsell a friend like that. If anything, it's a friend discount, which is why you always... if you're a Coke dealer out there, don't get too close to your clientele because you're going to start losing money. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that is a whole... And also, isn't there a thing about drug dealers slightly caring about their customers? I mean, you want them coming back. You don't want them dead.
Exactly.
You want them alive so they can be repeat customers.
Oh, well, they were trying to keep him alive. They were giving him like $1,000 worth of ketamine for $50,000 at a time. So they knew he was going to be coming back for more very short.
My God.
And it was going to be a payday.
Absolutely insane.
And they were making fun of him for not knowing what the cost of the street drugs were.
Oh, that sucks.
How would he? How would Chandler Bing know that?
Yeah, how would he?
Even if he does, he doesn't care. He was still making $20 million a year in royalties. They got one of the last sweetheart deals that any sitcom cast has ever gotten.
And they deserved every goddamn penny of it.
Yep.
Wow.
So for this, each charge carries a maximum of 10 years, rather. Okay, 10 years. Mm-hmm. So she's looking at some significant time. But again, with the plea deal, I'm assuming it's not going to be too bad for the gal.
Yeah, man.
That led to the death of Matthew Perry.
God, they needed that drug dealer on hand. I was like, hey, man, do you think that maybe this one has a problem?
Right.
That we're like aiding and abetting to? Like,
this is bad.
A little too much.
Right. No concern whatsoever for the man.
I know.
Zero.
And that is not right. And again, we've said it before. The irony is something he needed was friends. He needed friends. All right. Well, let's move on. Pregnancy.
No, I don't know her.
Well, it's a fantastic gal. Yeah, she's a stripper over there at the local C-section club.
Pregnancy.
And it is just fantastic. Yeah, coming to the stage next, pregnancy. And I'm like, oh my God, isn't that a little redundant?
Well, there she goes.
Yep. Wow. I guess I'm paying for 2 here, and she's stripping for me, and I'm paying for 2.
Yes.
It's a goddamn nightmare out there in the
She's
streets.
dancing for 2.
Well, soon your favorite stripper named Pregnancy won't actually have to carry the child. In China, they have developed a breakthrough technology that will allow for pregnancy robots to give birth to your human baby.
Oh my God, here we fucking...
Isn't that exciting?
No, it is not exciting.
Okay.
That's a synthetic person.
Well, the person's real.
A robo-turd.
It's not a robo turd. It's a baby.
Well, that's what people are going to call them.
The synthetic person carrying the baby is the synthetic part.
Wow. All right. Interesting takes here. I was kind of like, all right, let's put these robots to work.
Let's put the bun in the real oven.
Why?
Well, I have no idea.
So that they can come out all radioactive and shit and plot against us?
Well, first of all, I don't know if you have to fuck the robot and then the robot, like, I have no idea.
You're not going to fuck the robot. You're going to insert.
Well, I'm gonna.
Fill me up.
Yeah,
Fill me up.
Yeah.
Fill me up.
Fuck the robot.
Well, I'm getting aroused just with you saying that, Kyle. Fill me up. Ooh, that's maximum capacity. Ooh, I've never felt something that big before.
Wow.
Thank you so much, AI bot. Well,
that I programmed to say that.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'd program it to say such funny things.
Ouch, ouch, it hurts. Too big.
A little to the left. You're horrible at this. Oh God.
You programmed it to say that?
Yeah. It makes me come everywhere.
Yeah.
Have you done this before? Makes me feel like I'm a virgin. I have a virgin complex where I'm the virgin.
I'm to be the virgin.
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable.
It's my first time every time.
No, stop.
I'm nervous.
Then afterwards I fall in love with the bot and then it says, wait a second, were you a virgin? And I say, yeah, I was. And it's like, you didn't tell me that before we had sex and now I don't really want a relationship with you. And it's like, but I thought it was going to be the one forever. And
right. And now you're chasing the robot around saying, what are we?
Mm-hmm. I must go.
Mm-hmm.
I must go.
This is why you don't ask coworkers, how was your weekend?
That's why.
Because next thing
downhill, right into your mouth.
Mm-hmm. So in China, they are designing robots with artificial wombs. And the baby, the feti, it will receive nutrients through a hose in its abdomen that will soon be able to carry a fetus for approximately 10 months. So they're even getting an extra month in there.
They're extra cooked?
They're extra cooked.
That's not good.
Yeah. So the pregnancy robot, it was conceptualized by a fellow named Dr. Zhang. So it was pretty fun.
So now they're going to make giant synthetic babies.
Yeah, they're going to make big.
Because if they're all cooking for an extra month, they're going to be extra juicy.
Baby kaijus.
Yep.
Yep.
And I guess there'll be no placenta to eat afterwards.
Who's going to eat it?
Well, there's not a placenta. It's just going to be a hose.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's weird.
It's meant for people who are struggling to conceive. They can hire a humanoid to carry their baby.
You mean a surrogate?
No, a humanoid.
Oh, a humanoid.
Yeah.
A
humanoid, which at some point will become a slur, but I don't know. You fucking noid head. Remember when they used to make fun of any baby that was made in a test tube babies?
Yeah.
This is literally what this is going to be.
It's going to be like that, but even extra.
Also, when did we make fun of test tube babies?
There was a moment, I think. Well, the problem is now test tube babies, they hold it so close to their chest because they don't want to get made fun of for being a test tube baby. So,
right.
And you can't really tell. It's usually the ones that don't have fetal alcohol syndrome born in San Antonio because you're like, what, were you a test tube baby? Your mom didn't drink while she was pregnant?
Right.
It's like, no, that's why I'm really smart and I'm achieving a lot better than you because, you know, again, you
Right.
have that issue with alcohol poisoning at a young age.
Yeah.
So,
I'll get you some time.
How much do you think it costs?
I think it costs $20 million.
Well, that's just it's a sort of an evil villain's answer there. Kyle, anything else?
$750,000.
$100,000.
Whoa!
That's not that much. It should be more.
It's actually less than a human surrogate, which goes from 100 to 200,000. So the robot surrogate is cheaper than a human surrogate.
That's fucking weird.
And you don't have to deal with all the drama, all the very bizarre tension that you know.
No, you're gonna have to go through other very bizarre tension.
What?
In raising a robot baby.
No, the baby's not a robot. The baby is full human.
Yeah, but it comes from robot.
It comes from your egg and whichever spunk you decide to, get off the sidewalk that morning.
Dabble all over it.
Uh-huh. You're going to tell me there's nothing about the walls in which it is growing in that's going to affect it?
Well, we're going to have to ask this robot baby when it's, born and 18 years old, and we'll see what it's all about. The artificial womb technology is already in what they're saying a mature stage, which is apropos for what it's doing. And it now needs to be implanted into the robot's abdomen so that a real person and the robot can interact to achieve pregnancy, allowing the fetus to grow inside. So basically, they've already got a little sack. Right? But now the sack is like, I ain't got no home. I'm a homeless sack.
Oh, God.
Right? And now they're going to say, no, you're not anymore homeless sack. You now are going to be put into a robot. And now that you are the sack that belongs to this robot, and you are going to carry this child. So, how do the sperm and the egg be fertilized? Well, they're fertilized and then it's inserted into the womb, and then the bot, I guess, will give birth. So, but they're asking, like, how does the bot give birth, right?
Does the doctor get a little drunk before he puts the sperm in just to, like, make it
more human?
real?
Seem realistic.
Yeah, probably.
Should.
I mean, most likely the sperm and the egg, when they meet, they'll be like, do we even like each other? Like, what are we doing here, And they'll be like, it doesn't matter. Let's just join forces and see if we can't become something that's going to be super expensive and, may or may not ruin our lives.
Maybe throw like a glass of wine in there.
So.
Just to turn him into a person.
Have fun with it. So, this then, I guess it doesn't, so it basically just says like, ding, the baby's done, and then you kind of open it up, and then there's a baby in there.
Oh, so it's not
it doesn't
even like the fun part about like put your legs on these like pedals and push.
Right. Yeah.
Or, just press eject.
Yeah, it's more like that.
Yeah, it gets shot into the air, comes down with a little parachute.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So there's no like, oh, I'm in so much pain. I can't believe you did this to me, Rodney. I hate you.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that. All the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
That is the fun stuff.
And isn't the baby...
That's the miracle of childbirth.
That's the miracle part.
Yeah, there's no nurses yelling at you to put your shirt back on because you're not supposed to bond with the baby before the mother.
Yeah, you did. Kyle tried to do that.
Yeah, they were like, golden hour, you need to take your shirt off and bond with the baby. And my lady was in surgery for, over an hour. So I was like, all right, time to go. And they're like, put your shirt back on. The mother needs to bond with him first.
That's hilarious.
They call it the golden hour?
Golden hour.
Why?
Because usually they would just like take the baby away and like do all the stuff in another room with him. But they allow you to stay with him for a little bit and like bond with him right after he comes out. So he's not like, first thing is like, getting stuck with needles and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess so.
He gets a chance to like catch his breath.
Yeah.
And get to meet his folks.
Because he's exhausted after going through all of that.
Yeah.
Right. Instead of a door just opening.
Yeah.
He was just getting comfortable in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you do wonder, will the people be able to really bond? Because I know a lot of ladies, they say they bond with the baby as it's in there cooking.
Yeah, definitely.
That's so true.
Yeah, Chris was saying in the Patreon chat, they're wondering how it's going to turn out because there's a lot of communication through the mother and the baby. The mother's feeding it the whole time through the tubes.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, so we're building an army of sociopaths.
Probably.
It could be.
Come out, their first words are going to be, I feel empty.
Right.
Yeah, it could be. Or maybe it knows a lot about math. Maybe you can download like all of the Netflix shows that you guys have been watching, and then it'll be like, whoa, this is pretty freaking cool. Maybe you could watch like The Staircase, and then he could know about true crime and how dangerous staircases are.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I think the first words they're going to say is going to be like world domination or something like that.
Right.
You would think, but then, how AI was being all like weird and creepy, the kid's probably just going to come out with a bunch of air fryer recipes.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's useful.
Yeah. Well, they say future humans are going to be hairless.
Why?
I don't know. Researchers are coming out with a bunch of different shit.
Why we're phasing out hair?
Yeah, we're phasing out hair. So here are the 5 body parts that are slowly disappearing. This is according to science.
5 body parts that are slowly disappearing?
Yeah, hair. That's
Hair
number
is
1.
So last generation.
Wow.
Yeah, so you know how we look at like Neanderthals and we're like, oh my God, how they even live, right? Even though they probably lived healthier, happier lives than we live now.
Yeah, more protective.
That's how people are going to see us because we have hair, just any hair.
Oh.
So hair is going to slowly go away, especially in young women.
What?
Yeah, a study found that over 90% of women in the UK typically remove their armpit and leg hair. And because of that, it's going to become like, oh my God, yeah, it's just, as evolution goes on, you're just slowly going to lose it. So be careful what you shave off because you might not have it come back.
That's a really weird thing. Isn't that like, why, just because I shaved it a bunch of times, it's just not going to grow back?
On your ancestors.
On your ancestors.
Yeah. Because I shaved my legs so much, my body is gonna be like, oh, we get it.
Well,
we're not gonna do that anymore. We're not gonna grow.
This is the craziest thing. All the
That's
eggs.
insane.
Ladies, whatever eggs you have in you, those are the only ones, right?
Yeah, I know.
So then they say that you are technically. So when you were in your mother, your grandmother had your mother. Which we're all together, basically. Is what I'm saying.
Wait, what?
Multi-generational.
Yeah,
eggs.
because the eggs.
Oh, we were all hanging out in the same waiting room before we got out.
Well, yeah, because it's like you were at some point in your grandmother because your grandmother had your mother in, and the eggs that were in your mother were in you. She had the fucking eggs the whole time.
Yeah.
We're all passing down the same eggs?
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
No, the grandmother had the eggs in the mother inside her that made you, so all three of you were technically in the same
Altogether.
person at the same time.
Oh, we were just in the same building, different floors.
Yeah, different floors, doing different shit, having different ideas and stuff. But nonetheless, because of that, at some point, I don't know, I guess you're going to be hairless. I have no idea why.
Yeah, I don't get that. That kind of blows my mind. But hey, what am I, a hair scientist?
No. Can you imagine how horrible that would be if you were? What do? I'm a hair scientist.
Hair scientist.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes. This hair is definitely a pube. Okay. God damn it, Rodney. Getting involved in my work again.
Another pube. Okay.
Okay.
And another pube. Wisdom teeth. They're gone.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yes.
But again, I think it's so crazy just because we're physically removing them, not because of something that it's like, we're swimming through water so fast all the time. Turns out we don't need them. We're losing them.
Right. Oh my God.
Because of the aerodynamicness.
Right. I think, swimmers and bodybuilders are really to blame for the lack of body hair on the modern American male.
Yeah.
And of course the female as well. But the female, I think it's more beauty standards that men also don't give a shit about necessarily. Although
all
the
of
hair,
Miami.
Yeah, all Miami. Yeah.
Yeah, they all care. They're all just as smooth as a dolphin.
They really are. And
yeah.
It's like, who are you trying to impress? Other dolphins?
Yeah, seriously.
Right? It's very bizarre. So, yes, right now, 20% of adults, they're getting their wisdom teeth removed, right? But apparently in the future, you're not going to have to because we no longer need them. Back in the day, we needed them because we would eat raw fruits like roots, nuts, and uncooked meat, which is maybe what Jerry ate, which is why she has a bowlie today.
Yeah, okay. There's just a bubbly in my tummy.
There's a bubbly in her tummy. Another thing that we're going to be missing, a tailbone. It's a leftover fucking tailbone.
Well, yeah.
It's from our primates, and it's it's a leftover.
Is Nelly going to be right the whole time? Is it going to turn into a tail feather?
Apparently, 1 in 50 in the UK.
I got it. Shake your tail feather. That was good. Yeah,
shake it.
It was good.
Shake it until it falls off.
Yeah.
1 in 50 people are experiencing tailbone pain at any point in the UK.
Well, that's because they don't exercise.
Their tailbone?
Yeah. Well, you have to move your spine around in all 6 directions constantly. If you have like a sit-down job, then you tend to get lower back pain.
So tailbones, you're gone.
Tailbone's gone.
You know what else is going to be gone? The appendix. That's gone.
Okay, so basically the things that are all like the appendix, we remove that anyway.
We don't need it, right?
We don't need that.
Yep.
The tailbone it's just like one extra leftover. It's like the last piece of the tail that we all have.
Useless. Right?
Yeah.
And the molars, also useless because we no longer need it.
We remove those too.
And then the last thing to move is the ear muscle. Ear muscles apparently they used to swivel.
For what?
Apparently human ears used to swivel like cats and dogs.
Keep your ear on a swivel.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they stopped, but now they don't do that. And now slowly we're just going to lose all ear muscle.
Like how, like I can still wiggle my ears.
Right. But that's because we can still do it.
I can move my scalp.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's about it.
Yeah,
and then my ears kind of move.
Yeah, I think it's a joint process.
Well, apparently the ear muscles, they pivoted at first because that would help us detect predators and prey. But we don't need that anymore.
Says who?
I don't fucking know. Says scientists.
I'll keep my swivel. Thank you very much.
They say today most people's ear muscles completely inactive.
Well, not mine. Not this guy. I have a slight swivel.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, those are 5 things we're not going to have. So if you got a little robot baby, well, don't expect it to come out with working ears or a tailbone
or teeth
or molars.
Molars. There you go. I still have to take my top teeth out. Molars.
No. Do you have to though?
I don't think
so. Does it hurt?
No. That's more the cavities that hurt.
Yeah, I feel like if it doesn't hurt, then they're full of cavities.
Well, the other teeth are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know all the sugar I eat.
Well, right. But I figure if you just eat so much sugar, at some point the sugar cancels each other out and your teeth are just fine.
I think that's what's been happening.
Yeah. If you don't go to the dentist, then your teeth are great.
Right.
It's 0 problems.
Yeah. Well, speaking of people, men.
Yeah.
Men are really worried about height.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always been kind of an insecurity for them because, girls are always like, I like my men to be 6'5".
Right, which is just simply impossible. Most men aren't.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, there's a whole thing happening in Istanbul where men are going there. They're having their legs broken, and then it's a 2-week. Then after 2 weeks, apparently you get to grow a couple of inches. There was a dude named Frank, and he was 5'6". He went to go get this surgery done, and now he's 5'9".
Oh my God, that sounds so painful.
But like his legs were all broken, and now he's just 5'9".
He probably walks all weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
I'm a little bit taller, baby.
Isn't this exactly what they did to Kyle in South Park? Or Kyle's dad? No, Kyle's dad turned into a dolphin.
Oh,
And
right.
then he got like something in his knees to make him taller, but then they exploded.
Oh.
Did they put his ball sack in his knees? Can someone help me remember this?
I don't remember.
I think they put like balls in his knees or something down, like to extend his legs.
Oof.
They may have. Well, that'll make Catholic Church a little bit more painful with all the kneeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Frank, he has a tattoo that says self-made.
Oh.
So I think he's kind of probably a total D-bag.
Yeah. That sounds pretty accurate.
He had his bones cut in half. And then what they do is they take a little like extendo and then they start slowly. This is why it takes 2 weeks.
That's so bad.
So for days, it goes over the muscles and the tendons, and then it stretches, and then slowly but surely, the shit fills in, and it becomes bones. So you do technically grow a series of inches, but again, it seems absolutely awful. It also costs $32,000.
Yeah, it's literally stretching you.
Mm-hmm.
Just being one of those medieval stretchers that used to look like a torture device.
Yep.
And now some people are like, wait a minute, does that actually help you? Does it actually stay when you stretch?
It completely makes sense that it's a torture device. It was developed in Russia in 1951.
Yeah, totally. Total torture device.
My God almighty. Also, you're fine. No matter your height, you're going to be just fine.
You're going to be okay, bud.
I really can't imagine being so insecure. I mean, I'm a little insecure because I'm so tall.
Yeah, that comes with its own things.
But I can't shrink up. I mean, I guess I could shrink up. You got to saw me down, but I ain't doing it.
No, don't do it. There's a lot of tall people that walk around very hunched over and slouched because they do try to make themselves smaller. I'm glad you don't do that.
I know. But I guess this is a super popular thing. However, you get a lot of blood clots.
Oh.
Yeah, they say that
I bet.
one of the side effects is straight up blood clots.
Yeah.
So you don't want that.
I don't.
Nope. And then and he said he's suffering agonizing pain.
Yeah, you'll get a nice little aneurysm, but at least you'll have a longer casket.
I know, right? Like,
I mean, not really. He's only 5'9".
I know, that's so ridiculous.
He went from 5'5" to 5'9".
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Put some lifts in your shoes.
Yeah. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, you really could just put some lifts in your shoes. Or maybe add extra skin to the bottom of your heels. What about that?
Callus up the bottoms of your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing is, this is according to this article from The Guardian, they say Frank is determined. He won't be treating shorter men any differently now. So he's not going to become a big bully.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be like Short King. I see you, baby.
Right, because he's still short.
In his heart.
But in his mind, he's like, oh my God, I'm 5'9". I'm not going to treat you any differently, though, short
Like,
people.
no, don't worry, guys. I'm still technically in your community.
Yeah. All right.
He doesn't seem to think so.
But he is.
Yeah, he is.
He's ridiculous. So, in the South Park episode titled "Mr. Garrison's Fancy New Vagina," Kyle undergoes a surgical procedure where they end up taking Mr. Garrison's testicles and just putting them in his knees. And then when he makes a slam dunk in basketball, his knees / Mr. Garrison's balls explode.
I love those guys.
So ridiculous.
They're amazing. All right. Well, it's warm in here.
Is it?
Sure is.
Yeah, I am dying.
I am dying in different ways. I've accepted all the terms and conditions
That's great.
of the way I'm going to go out today.
Well, speaking of warm, zombie squirrels. Apparently they're out here in the summertime.
Yeah.
So last episode we talked about rabbits. And these rabbits were full
right, okay.
horns and things like
You're
that.
right. We were talking about the demonic rabbits.
Demonic rabbits. Well, now, apparently all over the United States, there's a new disease and it's affecting squirrels. Squirrels are covered in pus-filled wart-like tumors and have been spotted,
Shit.
they say, sulking through backyards across the United States.
Oh no. Well,
They're grotesque looking, and I'm going to show you a picture now, and it is going to make you want to vom.
oh no.
So there it is.
Oh my God. That is one deteriorating squirrel.
Yes. So according to a person, a Reddit user, they say, at first I thought it was eating something from my front beds, but then I realized it was on his face. They're being called zombie squirrels, and they're dealing with it's sort of a form of leopardness?
Leprosy?
Leprosy.
see-
It's like biblical.
Yeah.
And
That's insane.
It mimics herpes, and it's they call it squirrel pox as well. It's extremely disgusting, and I guess
That's really sad.
yeah, squirrels are just all over the place getting this really disgusting bunch of bumps and warts all over
It
them.
looks painful.
Yeah.
Is what it looks like. I feel bad. And it also looks like really similar to what the rabbits are going through.
Yes, it does.
Except maybe it's not like tentacling out yet.
Right.
It's almost to the point where are we in the middle of a plague that we don't know about?
Yeah, it feels kind of like that. That's really messed up. It's getting to the animals.
Right. So when's
that
Jesus
can't be
coming
good.
back? When's the Lord coming back?
And squirrels are everywhere.
They are everywhere.
They're messing around with your dogs, with your
Yes,
cats
I know.
that are in your house. So be careful.
Yeah, be very careful. And they're just not cute like they used to be. Everyone knows my grandmother, she hates squirrels. She's died. So now she's
Right.
She's hanging out with the squirrels in the other life.
Right.
But
She called your brother squirrel.
She called my brother squirrel because she hated him so much.
hated him.
And now if she saw one of those, she'd really fucking hate him.
One of the beautiful memories that I hold dear in your life. I like know that story already.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just lastly, let's wrap up Monday's episode with a fun little story involving, we have one where there was a Justin Bieber impersonator, and he went on and he actually got on stage. That was pretty cool. So that was fun. So that was a good time. Oh, yes, a dude, he was wearing a cross necklace, and then somebody shot him, and then the bullet hit the cross necklace, and then he didn't die.
Oh, wow.
So he got very lucky.
And so did he get very religious afterwards?
Well, I think he's already religious because he has the cross necklace. The necklace could have been like a butt, you know, and it would have stopped the bullet.
Yeah, no, it
Would
could
have
have
stuck between the cheeks.
Yeah. Oh, that would be nice. Have you seen those animals that have the very gorgeous butts?
like the sheep with the big fat asses, but then everyone's like creepishly just like harassing them and just like tapping the asses.
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
It's very strange.
And then they eat them.
That's very strange behavior.
20-year-old in Ocala, Florida. He's crediting his faith. Followed a near-death experience.
That's what I was. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Like you said, it could have been anything.
It could have been anything.
But I've also seen that happen in television, where it's like a Bible that was in someone's jacket pocket.
Right.
What stopped the bullet?
It is, and so a bullet went right through his. It was going to go through his chest, but instead it hit his necklace.
Yeah.
And he looks like the kind of guy in Florida who has the cross necklace and then also sells you ketamine.
Yeah, completely. Yeah.
So good for him. All right, everyone. Well, thank you all so much for joining us on this fantastic Monday episode. We'll be back this week. We got 3 episodes coming tomorrow. Can't wait for that. And we have some merch news in the very near future.
Yay.
So love yourself, be yourself, hail yourself. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye, everyone.